All right, got a new set of Transformers reveals this week, particularly for the War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom line. Here are my thoughts. Let's start things with the reissues of the Beast Wars figures. I think these are Walmart exclusives. We have Rat Trap. Yeah, pretty good. Optimus Primal. I did have the original Optimus Primal back in the 90s. Megatron. I did have Megatron as well. I never had Cheetor or Rat Trap. I think it's interesting. I think this is great for those who never had these toys back in the 90s or who weren't alive back then. I think it's a great move on Hasbro to re-release these figures, much like what they've been doing with G1 figures. But for me, it's more of a been there done that kind of thing for me, and not particularly interested with these guys. Maybe I'll give Primal a second look. I don't know. Got a lot of sentimental value. Optimus Primal was one of the first Beast Wars figures I did get when I started my Beast Wars collection. I don't know. Maybe I will, but they're not a priority at the moment for me. Don't get your hopes up of me reviewing these figures. Next up, more Beast Wars figures. The Walmart exclusive Netflix Deluxe packs. We have a repack of Kingdom Optimus Primal and Rat Trap, core class figure and a Voyager class figure. It looks to be the same mold, but slightly different in paint apps. You can clearly see the darker shade of gray that they used for the blades, for the feet, for Optimus Primal. Maybe the blue is different. I don't know. Slight difference. Rat Trap looks to be the same. I don't see anything different with Rat Trap. Maybe the gray is darker. I could be wrong. Essentially, there's not a lot going for this set, at least in my opinion. I feel I don't need to get it. There's not enough differences with the figures for me to warrant a second purchase or a double dip with these characters. So this is probably a pass for me. And then there's the Sparkless Seeker. I honestly don't know why this is even being released. I don't see the point in buying a carcass, a Transformers corpse. I mean, this guy is dead. Sparkless Seeker. Yeah, it could be like a zombie. You could army build this one, sure, but there's not a lot of strong motivation for me to pick up this figure. And the way they've done it, I'm not a big fan of the redeco. No, this is definitely a pass for me. I think the better choice would have been if Hasbro would release a Siege version of, say, I don't know, Ramjet or Dirge. I think that would have made more sense if you ask me. Cheetor, the new set of deluxe repaints. This one I'm very interested in. I've mentioned in my Cheetor review that I was keen on getting this one. This one I think is a more accurate look to Cheetor. I'll probably get this one. Very good chance I'll be getting this figure for a good price, obviously. I love the colors on this one. I think this is a better rendition of Cheetor. Next is Deep Cover. I already have the Generation Selects Deep Cover, another version of the Sideswipe mold. I like the mold, and the blue looks amazing. I think I might just get this one as well. If the price isn't too prohibitive, I might go ahead and get this one. Yeah, blue looks amazing on this mold. Then there's the Grunt of Decius. This is more of like an army building thing. I don't know, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to get this. I'm definitely not army building this figure, but it just looks so cool. This sort of gunmetal gray and silver. I might just end up getting this one. I don't know. So Cheetor is for sure. I'll probably get that one. Then maybe Deep Cover in this guy. It's a toss-up for me. I might get both. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if once I see it in hand and in packaging. Sparkless bought. No. Same with the Seeker, the Sparkless Seeker. I think this is pointless. They could have gone with another robot. They could have gone with, I don't know, some other Autobot, or maybe a Decepticon, like one of the Stunticons or something like that. But a Sparkless robot, This is Hasbro trying to be sneaky and trying to have collectors army build corpses, and no, this is a pass for me. Yep, definitely. Yeah, not feeling that. Then we have the Netflix spoiler pack of Megatron and Paleotrex, or the crystal version of Paleotrex. It's a retool of the Siege Megatron. I already have the first version of the Netflix Siege Megatron, so I don't see myself getting another one, especially with Paleotrex. I don't really like the fossilizers, so probably not that interested with this set. The Megatron looks really good. Quite possibly the only thing motivating me to get this set is probably that matrix with a strap-on matrix of leadership. I'm sure this thing is going to be pricey, and I think the first Netflix Megatron, I think, is still far superior than this one, so this set is probably a pass for me. And then quite possibly the best news of the week is we get to see a leaked image of Leader Class Kingdom Galvatron. And boy, is this an amazing figure. There's so much hype about this one. Finally, we get some semblance of this figure actually coming true for the Kingdom line. Hasbro has not revealed this officially, but this leak, I think, says it all. It is an amazing, amazing figure. I cannot wait to get my hands on this one. Finally, a more accurate looking Galvatron. Not the Titans Return Galvatron, although that figure was amazing in its own way. I think this one's great. And even has these guns that look like the ship that Unicron gave them. Oh, the detail of this figure is absolutely amazing. Some scuffing, battle damage paint they put on. I didn't think that was necessary. That's one of the first things I noticed. But, you know, I have to give it to Hasbro. So far, they've given us amazing stuff for the War for Cybertron trilogy. So I'm going to take this figure for what it is. I think it's going to be a great figure, and I just cannot wait to get this. So there you go, folks. Lots of interesting reveals and leaks from Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom, and some reissues of the Beast Wars figures. Very interesting reveals, very exciting. I'm just so excited to be a collector at this point in time. We're getting a ton of amazing stuff. Let me know in the comment section what you think of these reveals. Hit me up in the comments, and as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. And if you want to help the channel out, please check out my Patreon account. There is a link in the description box below. Thanks for watching.